Hey everybody, my name is Uriel Barraza, and I'm going to be going over Lab 19, Cryptography Concepts. This lab actually focuses more on steganography, which is essentially hiding secret data within an ordinary file that can later be extracted. And so I actually printed out the lab sheets in too small of a font, so bear with me if it gets those awkward silences. It takes me a while to read this. But so the first steps are actually to get into the Kali machine. I already did that using the credentials root and tour. And then the first step should be to open up the terminal. Okay, once opened up, we're going to navigate over to a TMP random file. So change directory, TMP random. Alright, now once we're in the random file, we're going to go ahead and use nano text editor to create our secret text. So nano secret.text. Alright, now once the terminal opens up, we're going to go ahead and input our message, which is secret message goes here, password Ash Jones, or I think it's Ash Jones. Alright. And once finished, go ahead and push Control X on the keyboard to exit and save. Y for yes. Then we're going to go ahead and long list it just to verify that it did save. And yeah, as you can see, it's right here, secret.text. Next up, for step 10, we're actually going to verify the capacity of the earth.jpg image, which we're going to use for our cover file. And I believe StegHide uses WAV, BMP, AU audio files, and JPEG for cover files. So let's go ahead and verify StegHide. Oh, what the heck? I don't know what is up with this actually. It's been acting weird with me all day. Alright. Okay, sorry about that. So the capacity is actually 5.5 kilobytes. And try to get information about embedded data. No. Okay. Next, we're actually going to verify the size of the secret.txt file using the disk usage command. So make sure it's on du. The dash beats, I believe, bytes, and then secret.txt. Yeah, 45 bytes. So we should be good. Most definitely, actually. So it says, step 13, before we embed the secret message, we're going to go ahead and confirm the SHA-1 hash value for the Earth JPEG image. So SHA-1 sum Earth.jpg. Alright, and once you get the hash value, you're going to want to go into LeafPad. just copied it first. Paste. Alright, and then we're going to save this as original, or label it as original hash for the earth.jpg. That way we can compare it later on. Alright, next up we're actually going to initialize the process of hiding the secret message. So we're going to go ahead and use stag hide. Let me make sure it's typing. -cf. The CF being the cover file, and that's our earth.jpg -ef. This is going to be the embedded file, secret.txt. Alright, our passphrase is secret. Re-enter. Alright, embedding secret.txt in earth JPEG done. Perfect. Alright, sorry I gotta ruffle through these pages. Now we're gonna verify again the hash value of that same earth.jpg. Now it's actually a stego file. Once it's been embedded, we can call it a stego file. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Alright. Go ahead and copy this one. I'm going to go ahead and check compare it to the original hash value. And as you can see, it's actually different. Save this as new hash earth.jpg, showing us that integrity has been lost since we've actually embedded something into the file. Now we're on to step 16. Make sure it's typing. We're going to go ahead and gather info on the embedded data within the earth.jpg file. Alright. Stag hide info.earth and earth.jpg. Press Y. Oh, sorry. Forgot to. This is a secret. Just do that. Y. And the passphrase is secret. Alright, and as you can see, it shows us secret.txt right here. That's the file we embedded. Next, we're going to go ahead and attempt to extract the secret data within earth.jpg. Secret file, earth. Sorry, I have the habit of whispering what I'm typing to myself. Enter passphrase secret. Let me see. Oh, I see. Wow. Sorry about that. ETH.jpg. Secret. Alright, when prompted, when the file secret.txt already exists, type Y to overwrite. Switch pages real quick. Alright, next up we're actually going to confirm that the secret message has been preserved by viewing the context with the cat command, which is concatenate. Oh, and there it goes. Secret message goes here. Password, Ash Jones. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and clear this up. We're going to start part 2, which is hiding multiple files within an image file. We're going to be combining the file using the cat command. So step 1, while still on the Kali system in the terminal window, verify that you are currently in the TNP random. We're still in there. Then we're going to go ahead and long list the directory using the command below. Alright. Type it out real quick. Alright, so we're going to be using cybersec.jpg, and the secret text file is still here. So the next step, we're actually going to create a zipped archive named secret files to include the files secret.txt and dc.jpg. Type it out real quick. Let me verify, make sure I'm not typing it wrong. Alright. Next up, we're actually going to list the current files in the directory to verify that the secret file zip is present. So long list that. And as you can see, it's right here. Sorry. Step 4, using the cat command, enter the command below to hide the zipped archive within the image file called cybersec.jpg. This will enable the cat command to concatenate the image and zip file together in a new file named cyber.jpg. Essentially, we're going to use cat to redirect the files into the cyber.jpg. So I'll go ahead and type that out. another page flip real quick. Gonna go ahead and list the files again just to make sure that we actually did save the cyber.jpg. I don't know why the texting takes so long. As you can see, they're both right here, cybertech.jpg. Next up, we're actually going to initiate the unzip command against the cyber.jpg image file in an attempt to extract the data hidden within the image file. So we're pretty much going to do a test actually unzipping, or not actually unzipping the file, but telling us what's inside of it. So make sure it's typing. Oh, sorry. As you can see, the secret.txt and the dc.jpg right here. So we're going to go ahead and continue over to the next task. Alright, so now we're actually down to the last portion of the lab. Sorry if there's a weird cut in the video. I actually had some technical difficulties, so with MATLAB, it happens sometimes. So hopefully we can get it back up and running. So for this part, we're actually going to start hiding a text file within an audio file. We're going to be using StegGUI, which is the GUI version of StegHide. And let me go ahead, we're actually going to be launching it from the terminal. So let me go ahead and type out the command real quick. And we're still going to be doing this from the TMP random directory. And then this is case sensitive, so you want to make sure to go ahead and capitalize. Hit enter. Now that that's popped up, we're going to go into File, Open File. We're going to go next to the show, right here under the drop down, we're going to hit Audio Files, the .wave. We're going to click on the bird wave, or bird.wave, sorry. So the bird.wave is essentially going to be our cover file, just like the earth.jpg was earlier. And let me just align myself with the steps real quick, just to make sure. Alright, just file name, make sure it's bird.wave, everything checks out. Click OK. Next we're going to go into the Actions file menu. Click on the embedded. Flip the page real quick. Alright, once a pop-up window appears, we're going to click under the white space for File to embed in Cover File, which is right here. And we're going to type TMP random secret.txt. Let me go ahead and get that down. And then you're going to go ahead and verify that you wrote everything down correctly. Then verify the file to use as cover is the TMP random. Make sure it's the bird.wave. And then for file to use as output stega file, we're going to click in the white space and type bird.wave. We're going to add that ourselves real quick. Then we're going to check the checkbox for overwrite output file. For secret, or for the passphrase, we're going to hit secret. Everything else should stay as is. Keep it default. click OK. Alright, on to the next step. We're going to go ahead and confirm that the secret.txt file is embedded in the bird.wave file by clicking on the info menu. Get open file info. Do you want to supply the passphrase to get info on the hidden data? Yes. Then we're going to type the passphrase. Alright, and as you see here, secret.txt. And that actually concludes our lab. Thank you. Sorry about all the awkward silences and the weird cuts.